Hello, blissful friends. Barbara Badolati here, your bliss coach, bringing you greater self-awareness, health, and happiness so you make your life what you want it to be. This video is how you can be less judgmental. When we are judging ourselves and others, we block love and acceptance. And love and acceptance are two qualities every human being craves. I would go as far as to say we actually need love and acceptance to be able to get the most from our personal, interpersonal, and professional lives. So how do we practice being non-judgmental in a world that is full of comparing, criticizing, condemning, and judging? Well, first, that judgment comes from our thoughts, which initially are developed from the environments we grew up in. So think of the people who were influencing your formative years, or even influencing you now. Were they modeling or giving messages of acceptance, appreciation, love, encouragement? Or were you hearing and seeing them criticizing others, judging you, or probably themselves too? What was their perception of other people, situations, and experiences? This is not to judge them, on the contrary. Instead, this is for you to gain information as why you may think the way that you do. And if you are aware that your thinking is judgmental about yourself, others, or your world, you can choose to think differently. And therein lies your power. In your understanding, awareness, and the choices that you make, you now can take that understanding, information, and knowledge that influenced your thoughts and take that awareness and choose compassion. So compassion could be they were doing the best that they could with the understanding, knowledge, awareness that they had at that time in their lives. Or maybe wonder what kind of influences that they had growing up. Or you could say, I'm the master of my own thoughts and I choose to think kindly of them, no matter if I agree with them, other people, or not. Creating thoughts based on compassion opens the heart and allows forgiveness and the ability to move forward with less judgment. The second way to become less judgmental is to be kinder to yourself. Again, noticing what you think, say, and feel about yourself is where it all starts. And the time that you notice that you're thinking negatively about yourself or finding that you're criticizing yourself, even the littlest of flaws, stop. Take a breath. Observe that you just had a thought, which probably isn't true anyway, and then pivot. Pivot, meaning choose a different thought. So stop. S is the stop, because you become aware. T stands for take a breath. O means that you observed. Oh, I had a thought. And P, pivot, choose something different. For me, when I do something that I perceive as judgmental or a mistake or stupid, I realize it and I take a breath and then I turn it around. So I might say something like, oh, I forgive myself. Or that was silly, but it's okay. Or I'm only human. I did the best that I could. Anything that interrupts that thought process from spiraling down into the depths of self-loathing is what I'm suggesting. You can also place your hand over your heart to kind of embody that new thought and self-soothe a little bit instead of beating yourself up. This is self-compassion, similar to what I shared with you earlier. You could also engage in methods such as NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, or EFT, emotional freedom technique, also known as tapping. I do this with some of my clients when they need to shift their mindset. So the point being is that if you aren't kind and loving to yourself, it may be difficult to accept kindness and love from others. There will always be judgment in some shape or form. Yet I hope this video gives you some useful ways to become less judgmental and more compassionate towards yourself and others, so you can make your life what you want it to be, maybe even a little bit more blissful. Subscribe and like this video, and if you'd like to come to one of the virtual Be Well retreats, put in the comments section, "I am blissful." I'll be selecting 5 lucky winners to attend a retreat every single month. You can choose the retreat you want to come to. So I look forward to you being here again. Thank you so much for being here now. I'll see you next time. Barbara Badolati.